Welcome again to my channel, The Hidden Wealth Journey. Imagine this, you're relaxing on a beach, tropical drink in hand, no deadlines, no boss, no alarm clock. Sounds pretty good, right? This is the dream of early retirement. But early retirement isn't just about endless vacations, it's about freedom, the freedom to spend your time doing what you love. For many, the traditional path to retirement seems like a lifetime away. But what if you could retire decades earlier, while you're still young and energetic enough to enjoy it? Now, you might be thinking, retirement? But I actually like my job, and that's great. FIRE isn't necessarily about never working again. It's about having the financial security to choose how you want to work and when you want to work. Maybe you want to start your own business, travel the world, or simply have the flexibility to spend more time with family and friends. FIRE gives you the freedom to make those choices without being limited by your financial situation. It's about taking control of your finances and designing a life that aligns with your values and aspirations. The FIRE movement challenges the status quo and encourages individuals to rethink their relationship with money. Achieving FIRE requires a significant mindset shift. It's about adopting a long-term perspective and making conscious choices today to secure your financial future. One of the key principles of FIRE is frugality. But don't worry, frugality doesn't mean living like a pauper. It's about being mindful of your spending, prioritizing what truly matters to you, and finding creative ways to save money without sacrificing your happiness. It's about understanding the difference between needs and wants and making conscious decisions about where your money goes. The key is to find what works best for you, your goals, and your lifestyle. At the heart of the FIRE strategy is a deep understanding and harnessing of the power of compounding. Imagine a snowball rolling down a hill. As it rolls, it picks up more snow, growing larger and larger. That's compounding in action. In financial terms, compounding is the snowball effect of earning returns on your returns. When you reinvest your earnings, those earnings generate their own returns and so on. Over time, even small amounts of money can grow exponentially. The longer your money compounds, the more dramatic the growth. Financial independence, the FI in FIRE, is the cornerstone of this entire philosophy. It's about reaching a point where you no longer to work for money. Your investments generate enough passive income to cover your living expenses, giving you the ultimate freedom of choice. Imagine waking up every morning and deciding how you want to spend your day without the constraints of a job. Financial independence isn't about being rich, it's about having options. It's about having the financial security to live life on your own terms. One of the biggest misconceptions about FIRE is that it requires living a life of extreme deprivation. While it's true that achieving FIRE often involves making conscious spending choices, it's not about denying yourself everything you enjoy. It's about understanding your priorities and aligning your spending with what truly matters to you. Instead of mindlessly spending on things that don't bring you lasting happiness, you become more mindful of your purchases. By being more selective with your spending, You free up more money to invest, accelerating your journey towards financial independence. The FIRE movement emphasizes a crucial financial principle: time is your greatest asset. The earlier you start investing, the more time your money has to compound and grow. Even small amounts invested consistently over time can lead to significant wealth accumulation. Imagine two individuals, both aiming to retire at 65. The first person starts investing £5,000 per year at age 25, while the second person starts investing £10,000 per year at age 35. The sooner you embrace the FIRE principles, the more time you have on your side to build a secure financial future. All right, let's get down to the nitty-gritty of achieving FIRE, starting with calculating your FIRE number. This magical number represents the total amount of money you need to have invested to cover your living expenses for the rest of your days without needing a traditional job. To calculate your FIRE number, you need to determine your annual expenses. This includes everything you spend in a year: housing, food, transportation, entertainment, the lot. Once you have your annual expenses figured out, multiply that number by 25. This is based on the widely accepted 4% rule, which suggests you can safely withdraw 4% of your portfolio each year in retirement without running out of money. Remember, this is a long-term goal, and by breaking it down into smaller steps, it becomes much more achievable. Now that you know your FIRE number, it's time to turbocharge your savings rate. The name of the game here is to save as much of your income as possible. The FIRE community often talks about saving rates of 50%, 60%, or even higher. Now, I know that might sound extreme, but hear me out. Start by tracking your expenses for a few months. You'll be surprised to see where your money is actually going. Once you have a clear picture, identify areas where you can cut back without sacrificing your happiness. Saving money is essential, but it's only half the battle. To really make your money work for you, you need to invest it wisely. One of the most popular investment options for FIRE enthusiasts is index funds. These funds track a specific market index, like the S&P 500, providing broad market exposure with low fees. Another option is to invest in rental properties. Remember, investing involves risk, and there are no guaranteed returns. One of the most appealing aspects of FIRE is the ability to generate passive income, money you earn without actively working for it. Passive income streams provide financial security and can significantly accelerate your journey to financial independence. One popular method is through dividend-paying stocks. When you invest in these stocks, you receive a portion of the company's profits, providing you with a steady stream of passive income. Another avenue is real estate. As mentioned before, rental properties can generate passive income through monthly rent payments. The online world offers a plethora of opportunities for passive income generation. Remember how we talked about boosting your savings rate? Well, here's another powerful way to do just that: side hustles. A side hustle is any type of work you do in addition to your primary job to earn extra income. The beauty of side hustles is that they allow you to leverage your skills and interest to generate more money, which you can then save and invest to fuel your FIRE journey. The possibilities for side hustles are endless. You could freelance in your field of expertise, offer consulting services, teach online courses, or even start your own online business. The key is to choose something you enjoy and that fits into your lifestyle. All right. Now that we've covered ways to boost your income, let's dive into the other side of the FIRE equation, cutting expenses. And the first step to spending less is knowing where your money is going in the first place. Think of it like this. You wouldn't set out on a road trip without a map, would you? Tracking your spending is like creating a financial roadmap. It gives you a clear view of your income, expenses, and where you can make adjustments to reach your FIRE goals faster. There are tons of fantastic budgeting apps available that make tracking your expenses incredibly easy. The key is to be consistent with tracking. Now, let's talk about adopting a minimalist mindset. Minimalism isn't about living in a stark white box with nothing but a mattress and a toothbrush. It's about being intentional with your possessions and focusing on what truly adds value to your life. When you embrace minimalism, you start to prioritize experiences and relationships over material possessions. You find joy in simplicity and realize that true happiness doesn't come from accumulating things. And the best part? Minimalism can save you a ton of money. When you stop buying things you don't need, you free up more cash flow to invest and reach your FIRE goals faster. One of the biggest expenses most people face is housing. But what if you could significantly reduce or even eliminate this expense altogether? That's where house hacking comes in. House hacking is a strategy where you buy a property and rent out a portion of it to cover your mortgage payments and potentially even generate positive cash flow. For instance, you could buy a duplex, live in one unit, and rent out the other. Another area where you can potentially save big is transportation. You really need to own a car, especially if you live in a city with decent public transportation. We've talked about cutting expenses, but let's face it, there's only so much you can cut. To really accelerate your FIRE journey, you need to focus on the other side of the equation, maximizing your income. Start by taking stock of your current skills and experience. Are there certifications or additional training programs that could make you more valuable in your field? Don't be afraid to invest in yourself. Next, get comfortable with the art of negotiation. Knowing your worth and advocating for yourself can lead to significant financial gains. Side hustles can be game changers for reaching FIRE. They allow you to leverage your skills and passions to create additional income. Plus, they offer flexibility and can become your main income source. Choose something you enjoy that aligns with your skills. Can you turn your hobbies into income? The possibilities are vast and constantly evolving. One of the most powerful investments you can make is in yourself. I know it might sound cliche, but hear me out. By continuously learning, acquiring new skills, and expanding your knowledge base, you increase your earning potential and open doors to new opportunities. Think of it this way: your skills and knowledge are your most valuable assets. They're portable, they can't be taken away from you, and they have the potential to generate income for years to come. So, how do you invest in yourself? There are countless ways. You could take online courses, attend workshops and conferences, read books and industry publications, or even seek out mentorships. The key is to identify areas where you want to grow and invest your time and resources accordingly. Remember, the more valuable you become, the more you can command in the marketplace. Never underestimate the power of networking. Building strong relationships with people in your industry and beyond can open doors to new opportunities, collaborations, and even job offers. Networking isn't just about attending stuffy industry events and handing out business cards. It's about building genuine connections with people who share your interests and passions. Engage with others on social media, join online communities related to your field, and attend local meetups and workshops. Be open to connecting with people from all walks of life. You never know where a conversation might lead. Remember, networking is a two-way street. Be willing to offer your help and support to others, and don't be afraid to reach out to people you admire for advice or guidance. Building a strong network takes time and effort, but the rewards can be immeasurable. So, we've covered the basics of FIRE. But did you know there are actually different approaches to this whole early retirement thing? That's right. FIRE isn't one size fits all. First up, let's talk about lean FIRE. Think of this as the minimalist approach to early retirement. Lean FIRE. Enthusiasts embrace simplicity, frugality, and intentional living. They prioritize experiences over material possessions. We're talking high savings rates and living well below their means. It's about being mindful of your spending and finding joy in life's simple pleasures. On the other end of the spectrum, we have Fat FIRE. This approach is all about enjoying a more comfortable and luxurious lifestyle in early retirement. They might travel more frequently, indulge in finer dining experiences, or live in a larger home. Essentially, they're aiming for a higher FIRE number to support a more extravagant lifestyle. Fat FIRE can be an incredibly rewarding path. It's still about making smart financial decisions, investing wisely, and living a life that aligns with your definition of comfort and luxury. For those who aren't quite ready to hang up their work boots entirely, but still crave more freedom and flexibility, there's Barista FIRE. This approach involves reaching partial financial independence, covering basic living expenses with passive income while working part-time or on passion projects. It's a hybrid approach, combining financial security with work fulfillment. Barista FIRE appeals to those who enjoy work but want more control over their time. It allows stepping off the corporate ladder, reducing work hours, and pursuing meaningful work. The barista in Barista FIRE refers to part-time jobs in fields you enjoy to supplement passive income and maintain community. It could be freelance writing or teaching yoga classes, whatever brings joy and extra cash flow. Section 4. choosing your fire path. It's your journey. So, which fire path is right for you? The answer, my friend, is entirely up to you. There's no right or wrong approach. It all depends on your individual circumstances, goals, and desired lifestyle. Take some time to reflect on your values, passions, and what truly brings you happiness. Imagine your ideal day in early retirement. What does it look like? Are you lounging on a beach, volunteering in your community, or pursuing a creative passion? Your vision for the future will guide you towards the fire path that best aligns with your aspirations. Remember, fire is a journey, not a destination. It's about taking control of your finances, designing a life you love, and having the freedom to pursue your passions without being limited by money. So, explore your options, do your research, and choose the fire path that lights your fire. Section 1. The 4% Rule, your guide to sustainable spending. How do you make your money last throughout retirement? That's where the famous 4% rule comes in. Think of it as your guide to sustainable spending in your early retirement years. The 4% rule suggests you can safely withdraw 4% of your portfolio each year without running out of money. It's based on historical market data and assumes a diversified portfolio. Now let's break this down with an example. Say your FIRE number is £500,000. According to the 4% rule, you could safely withdraw £20,000 in your first year of retirement. The following year, you'd adjust that £20,000 for inflation. So, if inflation is 3%, you'd withdraw £20,600 in year 2. Remember, the 4% rule is a guideline, not a hard and fast rule. Market conditions fluctuate, and your individual circumstances might require adjustments. Consult with a qualified financial advisor to determine the best strategy for your situation. Section 2. Staying disciplined. The long game of FIRE. Achieving FIRE is a marathon, not a sprint. It requires discipline, patience, and a willingness to play the long game. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of early retirement, but it's crucial to stay focused on your goals and resist the temptation to deviate from your plan. Remember those spending habits we talked about earlier? Keep them in check. Just because you're earning more or your investments are performing well, it doesn't mean you should abandon your frugal ways. Maintaining a reasonable lifestyle and living below your means are key to making your money last throughout your early retirement years. Regularly review your budget, track your spending, and make adjustments as needed. Stay informed about market trends and economic conditions, but don't panic over short-term fluctuations. Investing for FIRE is a long-term game, and time is your greatest ally. Avoid making rash decisions based on fear or market hype. So, there you have it. The ins and outs of the FIRE movement. We've covered a lot of ground, from calculating your FIRE number to supercharging your savings rate, investing wisely, and embracing a more intentional lifestyle. Remember, achieving FIRE isn't about retiring to a life of leisure, although it certainly can be if that's your thing. It's about taking control of your finances, designing a life you love, and having the freedom to pursue your passions without being limited by money. It's about breaking free from the traditional 9 to 5 grind and living life on your own terms. Imagine waking up every morning excited about the day ahead, with the time and resources to pursue your passions, spend quality time with loved ones, and contribute to causes you care about. That's the power of fire. It gives you the freedom to live a more fulfilling and meaningful life. Now, I know what you might be thinking. This all sounds great, but where do I even begin? The key is to start small and take action. Remember, even the longest journey begins with a single step. Start by setting small, achievable financial goals. Maybe it's saving an extra £50 a week, paying off a credit card, or investing in your first index fund. Every little bit counts. The sooner you start, the sooner you can unlock the freedom and fulfillment that FIRE offers. One of the most amazing aspects of the FIRE movement is the incredible community that surrounds it. There are countless online forums, social media groups, and local meetups where you can connect with like-minded individuals who are on the same journey. Surrounding yourself with a supportive community can provide invaluable motivation, inspiration, and practical advice as you navigate the path to financial independence. Don't be afraid to ask questions, share your experiences, and learn from others who have successfully achieved FIRE. Remember, you're not alone in this. The FIRE community is here to support you every step of the way. So, reach out, connect, and embrace the power of community as you embark on your own FIRE journey. As we wrap up this exploration of the FIRE movement, I want to leave you with a powerful message. Your future is yours to create. Don't let societal norms or financial constraints dictate how you live your life. Embrace the fire within you, that burning desire for freedom, fulfillment, and the opportunity to live life on your own terms. The path to FIRE might not always be easy, but it's a journey worth taking. So, start today, stay committed, and watch as you transform your life, one financially empowered step at a time. Remember, the future is bright for those who dare to chase their dreams and ignite their fire.